Hey, Dominic Zen here, and tonight I'm going to do a quick video showing you a quick check to see if one of your business opportunities is a scam or not, or has more of a high probability of being a scam. What we're going to do is we're going to look for some red flags that will key us in as to seeing whether this is a legit business or possibly some fly-by-night, grab your money and run deal. I learned this from another online marketer, a seven-figure earner, and I really wish I had known this years ago when I got into, got into online business and starting at my foray into this, because it would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of frustrations, and a lot of money. So when I saw this, I made sure I saved it, saw his video on this. I made sure I saved it because this is some really, sort of mind-blowing stuff that like I said, wish I'd known. So here, I'm going to do my best to show you guys real quick, just some real quick checks so that when you're going and trying to find something you want to do, go through these checks. If it doesn't check out, run away. All right? Find something that, has the green flags. Three red flags, get the hell out. 2 red flags, I would say give it a wide berth, or, keep looking. Watch it from a distance, see what happens. So with that, let me minimize myself. And to do this, we're going to go to a site here, as you can see, called viewdns.info. And what this will give you a lot of good information about any URL you plug into this to see, we're going to look at these flags that I'm talking about. So, what we're going to do is, I took a little bit of time and found a couple business opportunities, all right, that I want to show you as an example as to what to look out for, and then I'll show you what my opportunity is showing. So one of the companies we're going to use as an example here is called Beyond Trade. So what you do is you come over here, get their URL, copy it, come over here, and the first place we're going to go is down here to domain IP whois. All right, paste in that URL in there and hit go. All right, this here is going to give you a lot of information about the company, and some of the things we're going to look for. The big one is, first off, let's look at when was this domain created. All right, sorry, I'm looking down here. If you see me turning my head, I do have 2 screens. My camera's on the left, my notes are down below, so I'm not trying to avoid you guys. And yes, that's my squeaky ass old chair. But right here, when we're looking at this creation date, this tells you when the first time this domain was ever created, how fresh the domain is. Let's see, you want to see how old it is. Right above it, when was the last time it was updated? And if you have an older site that was, say, created 5-6 years ago, and it's got a newer, updated date on it, that's not really something to really be, to go, oh my God, because what that can mean is that maybe it changed hosting companies. All right, maybe they just renewed the domain name. All right, in which case, yes, it would have been done. Or maybe there was a transfer of ownership of the domain name. Okay, so is that a flag? Nah, I'm going to say not really. All right, but what is a flag that you need to look out for is what's right down here below it. Registration expiration date. All right. When is this domain scheduled to be, scheduled to expire? And here you can see it's scheduled to expire in 1 year. That's a flag, something to look out for. If this is a legit company, legit companies don't look for just to get their domains for just 1 year. They're going to have this thing out 5, 6, 10 years or so. Down the line, they're looking for the long-term, web presence. Okay. If you see 1 year on this, that's a red flag, meaning this guy, is looking at, I don't want to be around for long. I want to get the money, grab it, and go. There's a higher possibility of a scenario like that happening. When the year's up, does the guy renew it and keep going? You don't know. Right here, right now, we're looking to see if there's a red flag for this opportunity. That's a red flag. 1 year expiration date. And, something else you need to look for too is down here. Look at all this information. All right, you have addresses, cities, zip codes, and all this stuff filled in, emails, contact info. All right, this person, this company has this all filled out. All right, if this information that's highlighted is not filled out, this is warning flag number 2. I got a better example of this with another company, and I'll show you that here in a minute. All right. So right now we have 1 red flag and 1, hey, this looks like a green flag going on. But if this stuff that's highlighted is not filled out, what are they trying to hide? Why are they not filling it out? It just stinks and reeks of, grab your money and go. Okay? And with looking at this, now we're going to go and check out the other item, which will be our 3rd flag we're looking for. Come up here to the reverse IP lookup. Put the URL in there, click go, and this shows you all the websites that are hosted on the same server as this company. All right. Reason this is important, companies that are financial based, they need security. All right. Why would a financially based company, a legit company, be on a shared server with how many different frickin' websites that have nothing to do? We're dealing with money, business opportunities. Right here, what's this? LejeanLineFashion.com. You're dealing with, you got a clothing company on the same server. Why? All right. One of the reasons here is if any of these, they need security. If any of these other websites get some sort of, virus, that virus can then spread through that shared server into all the other sites. Do you want some sort of virally based business opportunity? Did I say virally based? I'm sorry, financially based business company you're dealing with getting said virus because it's on a shared server? A big company, legit company, is going to pay to have their own private server that adds security. There's, if it's just them and websites dealing with them, there's a lot less chance of any, security hacks or virus issues. You're not going to share anything with people that have nothing to do with theirs. And it's not secure. This shared server is not secure. Their own private server is going to be secure. All right. So there are 3 red flags. For this company, for this opportunity here, we have it's hosted on a shared server. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. And going back here again, it's only been listed and listed and has a 1-year domain name. That's 2 red flags. The third one, it's got the info here. So it doesn't have 3, it's got 2 out of the 3. Do you have a warm fuzzy that this is a legit company? All right. Something to think about. I personally would not touch this with a 10-foot pole, now knowing what I know and going through what I've gone through in the past. Okay? So I'm going to close that one out. And I told you I had another example. So we're going to come back here. I'm going to pull my second example of a bad company, all right, which is this guy. Copy. Come over here. Paste. We're doing that. Who is? What do we got here? We're going to do the same exact checks. First off, when was it created? It was created in February of 2020, this year. Right now, it's November 2020. All right? Since it was, it was just updated January, February, March, April, May, June. Updated in June. Doesn't necessarily mean anything sketchy. All right? What's our expiration date? When does the domain expire? That is 1 year. Oh, that's 4 years. I'm sorry, I thought this was going to be 1. But this expires in 4 years. So is that a red flag? No, that's a little bit of future thought going into this. So that's not necessarily going to be a red flag for the domain name. All right. Where's our red flag? Well, how much data is sitting here? Do we have any contact information? Do we have, where's it located? How do you contact this? Where's all this information? Okay. That's a red flag to me. So we got 1 okay green flag, because of the date. We got 1 hopping, heaping, huge red flag because there's no information down here showing anything in regards to the company's location or communication, means of communicating with them. So, okay, right now we're 50-50. Do I really want to go with this? What's our third check? We do the same thing. Come back over here to the reverse IP lookup. Put it in there. There's our second red flag. What's it doing? It's on a shared frickin' server. It doesn't have as many as the last one, but dealing with videos and other shit that have nothing to do with this deals with Bitcoin. Why is it on here? Shared server. 2 red flags. I'm not going to deal with this company. All right. This to me is another prime candidate for being a scam. Okay. So, and this is part of the reason why I looked at Exitus. I'll put in Exitus Elite in here. .com, I believe that's it. GoDaddy. Yeah. This is Exitus Elite. The opportunity I joined and I've been talking about in these videos. We'll run through this one and we're doing the same check. All right. First off, when was this created? This was created 4 years ago, 2016 in February. All right. When was it last updated? This year in February. Again, not necessarily a bad thing. When is the expiration date? The expiration date is next, here in a few months, in February. Does that concern me so much? No, not so much. Why? That is a 5-year span for this domain name. They were looking to the future. I'm not counting, it's coming up toward the end. Next year, they're probably going to update it again and, go forward. That's a 5-year deal. That's not a red flag to me. That's a green flag. I'll take that. All right, now we come down here and we're looking for the contact information and whatnot. We can see it's got all the contact information. Scottsdale, U.S. phone numbers, faxes, addresses. Is that a red flag? It's got contact information. Nope, that's two. Green flags for me. They got their information filled out. All right, now let's do our third check. Oops, wrong. Sorry. Come back here, copy. I don't know why I did that. Copy, paste. Oh, because I typed it, my bad. All right, there we go. I have gone through and checked some of these. It looks like it's, is this on a shared server? I said, a big company will have their own server, and the websites on said server should be related to the company. I've gone in here and done take this one. Copy, open a new window, paste, and go. Boom, what does it do? That's going back to the company. All right. Let's try this one. These are websites relating to, oh, for crying out loud. These are websites relating to Exitus Elite. So, is that a concern when I'm seeing this here? 8-minute, 8-minute video, $1,000 paydays. Ex-members of Digital Altitude, Moby, Titan, and Fearless Mama are crushing it online. Those are other systems that have gone to the wayside. I'm not going to put in my deal. $100 to $1,000 instant commissions. This is telling me this is somebody's personal website, and it's dealing with Exitus Elite. So these here are dealing with my company, this opportunity. Oops, well, that one's not there for whatever reason, but you're getting the idea. All these, it's not clothing stores, it's not shoe stores, it's not other things. This is dealing with Exitus and one website somebody has got to go fix. Do I feel secure about this? The GenesisLibrary.com. This is part of the the back end, backside, what's inside Exitus, G100, 250, 500, and 1000. That's Exitus Elite. All right. This is the products, some of the products you get depending on when you come in. This is dealing with the company. So, do I feel comfortable with this opportunity and the information I'm seeing? Yes, I do. That's 3 green flags in my book. So, do I look more closely at this opportunity? Yes, I do. This tells me it's most likely a very legit company. So, with that, I'm going to end this And as I learn more about more methods of checking, whether stuff's a scam or not, I'll bring them to you. But I want to take this time and show you how I went about, another reason why I went with Exitus versus some other stuff is because it passed these 3 checks. So with that, I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm Dominic Zen. Down below, I'll leave links to this opportunity. If you're interested, go check, click the link, put your email in there and learn more about it. All right. I'll see you on the next video.